could be in the middle of something.
Hello.
Hey, Darien, you're on, we're recording the show. I'm recording you, so don't say anything you might regret, okay?
Okay.
Okay. I'm being told here that you said that you were a Chico Mirta.
Not officially. You were the official Chico Mirta.
Okay, Ishmael is saying that you have said here on many occasions that you were a Chico Mirta. And I'm like, my cousin's never been a Chico Mirta. He's like, Roger, your cousin has said here many, many, many times that he was a Chico Mirta.
Junior, would you do OnlyFans? Is there any like parameters that you'd be like, these are the things that would have to happen?
No OnlyFans.
No.
No OnlyFans. Have your cafecito.
But you would
No
have, but
OnlyFans.
you would do OnlyFlans.
Yes.
Eso sí.
Eso
Okay,
sí.
okay.
I can see you doing OnlyFans.
If it wasn't because if my parents were dead
Okay.
and I didn't have nephews, I'd think about it.
I could see that.
And we are ready to go.
Did they catch us a little bit before?
We are like they always catch us a little bit before. That's how Junior likes to keep us on our feet.
On our feet.
Yes.
How are you?
I am good. And you sorry, I'm like
You're doing your homework?
I'm doing a little bit of homework. I'm like, oh shit, make sure I have everything done. I am good, actually. We're here. I was telling you, like, I feel by Miami standards, I feel like the weather's changing a little bit enough for me to be like, yay, it's turning into fall.
No, I'm
for like a week and a half.
I don't. I was out today. No, I didn't feel it.
Oh, I did. I was walking down ponds.
But hay frito aquí adentro.
No, aquí hay fresco. Yeah. It's like it's chilly. It's chilly. Well, that's why they haven't clapped yet because they're shivering. They're shivering. But they're here. Episode 365.
Juanita, my gosh, she's amazing.
She's
wow.
Pobrecita,
Wait, there's more people today.
Pobrecita. Es que bueno, they're wearing bufandas today though.
Oh my God, yeah.
That's how cold it is.
I guess everyone agrees with you, not with me. Wow.
Yeah.
God, how many people are there?
I think it's like a couple hundred.
Luis Lacey's is back.
Well, es que ella fue para Cuba un rato.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
she's back.
Yeah, se fue a buscar un macho en Cuba. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah. You know that much about her?
Well, I'm very in tune with my fans.
Oh, I
know?
see.
Yes.
No, but we welcome her back and all of you guys. Thank you for coming.
Yes,
They're very
yes,
sweet.
they are.
One day we'll, if we get those releases.
It's the releases, and you even said the story. You always forgot the releases, and
I
you
always
keep
forgot
forgetting
the
them.
releases.
You keep forgetting them. I keep asking you to bring them.
You're right.
It's that's what happens.
You're right. Pero no, we disagree con el frío, but adentro sí, yo soy friolento.
Yeah.
Yo soy friolento, but today I brought my Christina shirt.
Yes, as you had made mention before.
I say Christina because Christina Saralegui would always wear these big shirts, and I always feel when I'm un poquito pasado de libras, I put on normally I would just wear like a little, black t-shirt.
Yes.
But no.
Oh, you look.
Hoy no
cute.
se pudo. So
You look cute. Shot your face.
Thank you. Notice I'm, turning more into the mic.
Sure. Yes. Yes.
I'm estoy un poquito. I have like un trastorno. I'm like overly concerned with that.
Okay.
Because every time I listen, I keep telling you every weekend, I'm not getting any better. Every time I see myself, I'm like, I'm here. It sounds like this. Like
you keep doing that. You keep forgetting the releases.
Yes,
It's
yes.
just
I'm a mess.
Yeah.
I'm a hot mess.
But you're our mess.
Yeah. Somebody's mess.
You're our mess, and that's all that matters.
Hermes?
Hermes, yes.
Hermes,
You're
okay.
Hermes, yes.
Hermes,
You're
that
Hermes.
I know.
Yes, scarves for everyone.
I don't have anything Hermes, by the way.
No, I
Oh,
don't.
no, I do have I do have, but it's fake.
Like,
Yeah.
Well, then it's not Hermes.
Well, I was in, where was I? I was in Istanbul.
Okay.
And
Not Constantinople.
No, Istanbul.
Okay.
And we went to the, what's it called?
Like the bazaar?
The bazaar. And then I didn't know that in that bazaar, they have like different categories. Like, for example, like if you want to buy a Louis Vuitton, right?
Okay.
They have the ones that are like $75. But if you have $100, if you have 200, if you have 300, if you have 400, yeah.
Oh. Okay, so it
you're
gets...
gonna yawn.
I know.
Oh my
we were
God,
talking about this
again.
earlier. It's funny because I was
Always yawning.
literally when you got here is when it started. We were sitting on the couch. I had not yawned. I was talking to Junior. Had not yawned. He's right there. Had not yawned.
Or you've yawned a lot.
And then you showed up. Me traíste el sueño.
Okay. Anyhow, so I was in Istanbul, and so then we went to the back, and they were selling these Hermes belts, right? Which normally I don't know how much an hermes belt. Probably like $1,000.
Way more than it should be.
And I remember I got it for like, I don't know, maybe like $100.
Oh, nice.
But I hate those big buckles, so I never wear it. And I don't like wearing something that's fake. Like I feel that if you can afford it, don't buy it. That's the way I feel. So I don't have it. I don't wear it.
So you bought this thing.
I bought it, and
it's sitting
I
in a
think I
closet
wore it
somewhere.
once or twice, but I always felt like an imposter because it wasn't a real Hermes.
Right.
And for work, I only wore it a couple of times. But I'm like, coño, the majority of the people that would watch this didn't make a lot of money, so I'm there
they didn't
belting
know,
out an Hermes belt. So no, I don't. I still have it though.
So it's still in your closet somewhere.
Yeah, I was also given like a Gucci belt with a big buckle from someone that I would not mention their name, and I never wore it because I thought it was too big. You notice I don't wear a lot of logos.
I used to love. I still can like a big buckle.
No,
Yeah.
I don't like them. I don't like them at all.
Yeah, I can rock a big buckle.
They were going somewhere else, but let's leave it at that.
See, and look at that. I'm being nice, and you're thinking I'm going to be in the gutter.
Oh, I didn't know. No.
But yeah, so episode 365. We now have an episode for every day of the year.
Oh wow.
So
We're at 365.
yes, we are.
Wow.
Yes, we are.
Some applause for that.
So if you want to do I don't know, but let me tell you 365 challenge. You now have one episode that you can listen to every day of the year.
That's incredible. 365 shows.
That's insane.
What does that feel like for you?
You know what? I don't think I've actually sat with it because it's one of those things where like because you're doing it, and now I'm saying it out loud, and it's still not going to hit me until
let's try to feel it out.
next week. Probably.
No, but
when
what
I'm
does
like,
it feel like? I mean, we're gonna stop for a second.
Okay.
And I think this is a huge accomplishment. 365 episodes. Most people don't get to 50. So what does it? I mean, I really want to know what does that feel like to you because that's quite an accomplishment.
I mean, I think what it really just feels like is like, damn, you really start to realize just how much time and effort you put into this. And like you said, some people start off really strong and then they peter out and then they come back and they don't do it. And it's just, to me, if nothing else, it proves that, shit, look, we were able to do it, right? Like you start something and you never know where it's going to take you. And it's like, 8 years later, we have a year's worth of episodes.
Wow, that's great.
That's not a small accomplishment. Like it's not lost on me. It's not lost on me that's a huge accomplishment. And like, I mean, like, I don't know. It just feels weird to even say it out loud that it's like, we've got a year's worth of episodes.
That's awesome.
Years worth of Fridays.
Congratulations.
Thank you. And you're part of that legacy now.
A little
I was like,
little chapter in there. It's a little chapter.
You
wow.
are, but
wow,
listen,
the fans, thank you guys.
yes,
Thank you.
and Junior likewise. Junior, you see, we keep celebrating things. Last week it was the year. This week it's 365.
Congratulations. 365. I think I'm going to live out that challenge. Let's start that challenge.
Oh God, I will say
PLMTY challenge.
I feel
PLMTY 365.
I will.
Hashtag. Our hashtag's still a thing.
People still use them. I don't know. Yeah.
I think only 3 work, right? Like you can only up to after 3, like
It's just it's por gusto.
BS,
Yeah. But and also you're definitely part of that story now, Junior, for sure, because we found our
the first
groove.
one here?
Oh, bro, I don't know. I looked at it last
¿Cómo?
week.
¿Cómo?
I don't know. The first episode that we did here, like what number it was.
Because like 319 or something. Más o menos.
Somewhere around there.
So
Yeah.
That's
Give or take.
about 50 there. Plus the hangueandos.
Yeah. Well, no, that we're past 365 if we count the hangueandos. That's what I'm saying. Like just on straight up like Friday episodes, we have a year's worth.
365.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
One more time.
one more time for my
One more
mom's
time,
favorite. My
Let the
mom's
people.
favorite.
And
Sin vida.
couldn't have done it without Darien.
It's true.
So,
Darien moment.
so that's the Darien moment as well.
And are we gonna say when his birthday's coming up?
Well, his birthday, by the time this airs, his birthday will have passed.
Yeah.
That's right. So his birthday will have passed by the time this airs. And I know what you're all thinking, Pero Primos, and we don't know yet what cake did his parents get him this year for his birthday. You do know the stories, right?
Yes.
Okay,
That they
yeah.
always get him the wrong cakes,
Yeah.
even though he tells them, oops. I should go
Te está
to
contagiando conmigo.
tomorrow. Maybe I should go to the house because normally they cut a little cake.
Yeah.
But the traffic, it's
It's your cousin's birthday. You can deal with the traffic
I don't
for
know.
one day.
I'll see maybe.
Take Eric.
Maybe Eric will go.
Yeah.
Eric likes my cousin a lot.
Yeah, he really likes. Darian really likes Eric. Yeah.
So by the time this comes out, his birthday's on the 15th.
Yes.
How old is he turning?
47.
He was born in 79.
8.
Really?
Yeah, 78. Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yes, because he's older than me.
My cousin wasn't born in 79?
No.
Are you sure about that?
Yes.
All my life, I thought my cousin was born in 1979. Really? Are you 100% sure on that?
I am 1,000% sure.
I mean, I trust you, but
I'm
the
1,000%
journalist in
sure
me-
because he is older than me. He's older than me by like a year.
Okay, I understand you telling me your truth, but hold on because
Is this what happens when we live in a post-truth world? You know, like
because-
like, I am telling
Your
you.
truth.
Like, right? I love how he's like, you're telling me your truth. Like if I'm making this shit up, like
sorry.
he's texting him.
Yeah, because all my life
He doesn't
I thought
believe me. He's texting him.
all my life I thought that he was born in 79.
No.
Oh wow. Oh shoot, I'm still this.
This is all.
Oh, he's answering. He's
Oh,
answering.
okay,
he's
okay,
answering.
okay.
Yeah, I stand corrected. Okay. You see, I'm trying to erase it. My phone keeps doing all this crap. Okay, thanks.
I mean,
Oh my God, look, I got the new iPhone.
oh, nice. Ese es el 17.
The 17 Max Pro.
Okay.
You want to tell you what you want me to tell you what I think?
By all means, share.
Here we go.
Roger's Tech Corner.
I'm the least techie person or not tacky person available.
No,
I mean,
we know
you will know.
We know you're not tacky because you don't wear fake or mess.
No,
So
I used to, but whatever, not anymore. Look, I think it has a better camera. Like when I say something, like it lights up. Like, Lucy, you see how it lights up?
Oh,
like that?
that's cute.
You see, it lights up like this. But when you look at it just visually, right?
Okay.
My older phone, which it looks like a 16, but it's like a 12, I think it's so much slicker because it's titanium. It's so much smooth and slick and the feel. And this one, I just feel that if you put them next to each other, the other one looks newer than this one. So from a visual perspective, I'm not 100% blown away with it. I think it looks kind of old.
Do you know what I don't like? And I mean, I realize mine is probably similar as well, but I don't like this. Like it's flat and then it has like this bump for the camera.
I just like that it's not titanium, and it's like, so I'm terrified because my other one was ruined. Remember the lens? So if you notice, I don't have a
What, you just got it today?
No, I got it. I think it was on Thursdays. That's when it came in. I had to wait like 2 weeks for it. But I went to the Apple store yesterday to get the cover. Freaking casi $50, 60.
Better just go on Amazon.
Well, yeah, but they're not the same. But
You can find stuff on Amazon.
well, I listen. I ended up getting it on Amazon.
Oh, okay.
But I was gonna get a dark blue one, like the cover. But then I saw another one because I want like a little stand on it, right?
Okay.
So
Yeah,
that-
for like
yeah.
an easel or a tripod.
We're thinking the same thing. Anyhow, so I think you could do a lot more things with it. I think the camera is better. I don't like the way it looks. I think I think it looks a little older than the other one. But I'm glad right? Like si tú ves,
I wouldn't have thought about that, but now that you said it, yes.
I have my other one. I have to return it because I'm getting like a credit for it. And then I put them next to one another. I'm like, coño, it looks much better. But anyhow, I'm excited that I have a new phone. The other one estaba hecho basura. So it's got a lot of things that I still don't know how to.
I don't even know what the features are of the new phone.
Yeah, but I know the camera is much better.
Yeah, well there you go. And now that you're doing all of your food blogging.
Yes, but I'm afraid that I'm gonna ruin the thing. So I'm getting my new one tomorrow. My new cover.
Your cover. Well, you know what time it is.
Yes, I know what time it is.
All right. Do you want to use the timer on
Yes.
your new?
Yes, my new
Maybe
iPhone.
maybe the timer's different. Maybe it does something.
Open the stopwatch. Yes, sir. Okay, we are up to 42 seconds.
All right. This means
And
that
I know Ishmael is thinking, oh my God, we're going over. It's too much, blah, blah, blah,
we'll stop
blah.
at like a minute. I think that's fair.
Yeah, I think that's
I think that's fair. And also, like now, Junior can breathe while he speaks.
But part of the el encanto is that he doesn't breathe.
Okay.
He's like, we don't want it that big. I agree with you to get to the point where he's like, y hoy
Right.
me fui. That's not going to work with us. So we're going to start in 3, 2, 1.
Wait.
No, stop.
I have
Abort.
I have an idea. Okay, so we're gonna do, how many seconds is it today?
We're up to 42
42.
seconds.
But here's what I think we should start doing, because we only have, I think, about maybe 6 episodes left in the year.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
So I think what we should do is, starting next week, we should start going back down.
Giving him less time?
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
Oh my God, that is so mean.
Yes. Like going backwards and then see if
He's
he can,
like instead of a mean girl, a mean boy. I don't approve of that.
I think
Junior,
I think
what
it'd
do
be
you
fun.
think of that? No, he doesn't like it. He does not like it. Junior does not like it.
And we're counting down.
Should
to
we
the end
ask
of the year.
Darien? Should we ask Darien? I am totally not in favor of that. No. We shouldn't take time away from the star, one of the stars of the show. No. No, I don't agree. Maybe ask Darien too and see what he thinks.
Okay, we'll take it to committee.
Yeah, but I disagree.
Okay.
I think it should go up to a minute.
All right.
Mira, usted que se quedó calladito. You know what that means? It means that means that he did not like that.
That means that he has thoughts, but he doesn't want your mom to think he's anything bad about him, so he doesn't want to
Could
say
be.
it. Yeah.
What
yeah.
are your real thoughts, Junior? Tell us the truth. We don't want, tell us the truth. When he said that, eso te dolió en el corazón. Tell us the truth.
I like a challenge, so I don't mind it. I think it'd be fun.
He's hurt.
That way, everyone gets what they want at the end of the day, because you also mentioned that you want me to be a little more and less. No, today.
It's politically correct. Be
Saturday,
political. We're not sure how his heart feels. He's being politically correct.
No, he's being Junior. And Junior is just a wonderful man of the people.
I'm not PC, I'm JR.
What does that mean?
Junior.
Oh, okay. Today I'm slow. Wow. Let's start with the stopwatch in 3, 2, 1.
Friday night, I watched my favorite baseball team of all time, the Seattle Mariners.
Okay, stop.
clinch. Oh
Stop.
my
I'm
goodness.
so sorry. I'm
you
sorry.
Didn't even start the
no,
clock?
sorry.
What
No,
is
I did. Continue.
Oh
Get
my
to
God. Okay,
seconds.
and we're back. And I was watching my favorite baseball team of all time, the Seattle Mariners, clinch the ALCS. It was a famous game that went into 15 innings, extra innings. I watched every single pitch. I rarely watch baseball, but it's been 24 years since the last time that they made it this far. And now they are playing and hopefully are able to make it into the World Series. Saturday here we had a actors lab here at Cultura Media House for the actors studio. Everyone that's an actor in Miami was here hanging out. And oh God, no, I'm running out of time already. You see what you did, but you got in my way when I did that. So I get like a bonus 5 seconds because disqualified. So Sunday, I went to go take pictures of my parents' furniture because they're putting it up on Facebook Marketplace. So be on the lookout for that. I love you guys. Un abrazo. Thank you, Roger, for the extra 5 seconds. And I'm done, okay?
Well, you went over. You went over, but you know what? But I don't see. I think he went over, but I don't think he went over as much as it shows there because of Patalay Palante.
It was very disorganized on my end.
Yes.
It's a new phone. I thought I hadn't started the stopwatch. I interrupted in the middle. So I think it worked out at the end.
Let me just check. Mi gente, ¿qué piensan?
It's a crowd pleaser.
The people have spoken.
They're happy.
The people have spoken.
The people just love having a junior, period.
True.
As long as they get junior, they're good.
Mentira. It's all of us. It's a package deal.
Well, actually,
and one of the signs says we miss Darien también.
Yeah.
So
there's a couple of signs.
It's back there. Yeah.
No, there's one
all
actually. You didn't see her. There was one girl
Roger.
out there who's actually está haciendo Rosario for Darien. Like,
really?
yeah, she's
I missed her. Oh, she's the one with the 2 trencitas.
Yeah. She looks like
with the bangs y la trencita.
Yeah,
a little Amish.
Yeah, a little Amish looking. Yeah,
she's cute though.
Yeah, she's got. I think she's just a hipster. She's
you get a little bit of everything.
She's just from UM. She's not really Amish.
Yeah, I love UM.
Yeah.
By the way, just in case people are watching and not hearing, the problem with my nose is I had these little pimples that came out of nowhere, and when I went like that to just pop them, it destroyed the tip of my nose. I looked like Rudolph. It was horrible. Yeah. I wasn't even sure I was going to be able to do the podcast today, but it got better. So now I have like the scabs.
Got those capillaries.
Yeah, those capillaries. I broke the capillaries. Chaotic capillaries.
I like it. Chaotic capillaries. That's a good name for a team.
Chaotic capillaries. Okay.
I like it.
Okay, Ishmael.
I like it. I do.
Moving on.
Well, before we start, I also want to just remind everybody This Saturday here at Cultura Media House is, and correct me if I'm wrong, Junior, it's Random Fun Time, right? With Junior and Randy. And if you can come and hope that maybe you also can determine if it's Rippy Pippy or Rippy Pippy or like.
I saw that reel. I'm such a fool. Rippy pee 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 rippy pee pee rippy pee pee. No, Roger pee pee. Like I can't say the word, but like not a very smart person. Rippy pee pee pee. Well, now you have to be careful because any word is, like not very smart person.
That's true.
Yeah,
that's
but it was
true.
funny. I have to say it was funny.
Yeah, it was great.
It was
so,
funny.
So tickets are still on sale, guys. So go ahead and come see Junior and Randy. I was going to say Junior and Roger. Junior and Randy.
Watch Junior and Roger right now, pero let me tell you.
Yes.
But
Come this Saturday, October 18th, to Random Fun Time here in Casa Cultura, Cultura Media House. You can get tickets randomfuntime.com, $18.72.
Wow.
And it starts at 8:07 p.m.
Love those
Why?
numbers.
Because it's a random fun time. Come and have a random fun time with us here at Cultura Media House.
I mean, Rosario's going to be there. So.
of course,
Yeah,
a lot of these people are going to be there.
Yeah, Josnuel.
Josuel.
He's told me he was actually bringing all his family. So
Yeah, I would love to hear all their names.
Yeah, well, I haven't met them yet, so
It'll be interesting.
it will. Yes,
I would love to know.
yes.
So you had a good weekend.
I did have a good weekend. Yeah, I had a long weekend, but a good weekend because Saturday was Las Rosas, which is a long night, and I didn't get home till like 5 a.m. No, mentira, I didn't get home till like almost 6 a.m.
Okay.
But it was fun. It was a profitable night at Las Rosas. Thank you for having us with Pim Pam Pollo. And that was fun. And then on Sunday, I hosted an event for the Arsht on the road,
that's right.
which
We're
was very
talking about that
nice.
earlier.
Yeah. And last Tuesday, I was, speaking of the Arsht, I was able to go see the first show of their new Broadway season, which was The Wiz, which was absolutely fantastic.
That's what I was asking you about. If you had gone to the Arch.
Oh yes, okay,
There was
yes,
a
that's what it was.
confusion,
Okay, yeah. It was a really, really good show. And the season has just started, guys. So, thank you, Arsht, for always inviting us. And
That's nice of
and
them.
it's I love the arts, so it's always nice.
I'm drawing a blank as to what I did. Yeah, we're gonna have to go over it. I mean, skip over it because
I'm trying to think because you told me Eric
oh
came in on Friday but left on Saturday.
That's why
so
there's
that maybe
confusion.
yeah.
Yeah, he came Friday for work and he left Saturday. What did we do Friday?
I feel like you told me you went to Trader Joe's at some point.
No, that was today.
Oh, okay.
It's very exciting. What did I do Friday? Lord Jesus, I don't remember. But I do remember what I did Sunday because I'm like an old person.
Okay.
I left my parents' house. I went where? To Whole Foods. And what did I buy? Orange chicken. And I got, the ones that is by the
The pre-made one.
yeah, que está in the buffet.
Oh, okay.
I got that. I got some Indian like curry stuff on it too. I know they don't mix. And then I got
says?
two cookies.
Today I had pasta and un aguacate. Who says?
Pasta and aguacate.
Yeah.
Okay, well.
I'm saying, who says what can't mix?
But so I don't know if I don't think I did anything Friday night. Did I stay home, Roger Borges? My God,
I like that you spoke about yourself in
Yeah,
third
third
person,
person.
but first and last name.
es que me preocupa.
Like you were very formal with yourself.
You know that I was listening today, and there's this new blood work that you can do to find out. Don't ask me any information because all I heard was a headline. Okay, it's some blood work that they can
Going
do
no further.
to see if you have if you have like the gene for
Like dementia, Alzheimer's.
what I
For
Alzheimer's.
foreheads? Like what?
For Alzheimer's. Alzheimer's, yeah. So with a blood test now, you'll know whether you have it or you're gonna get it or not.
That's crazy. That's the type of thing that
I don't want to know.
thank you. I was like, a part of me is like, it's good that they're coming up with that because I feel like those types of tests exist because they're trying to find a cure. So if they can find the people who have, they test your blood, they can use your blood maybe to do a retro, viral thing, whatever. But I would not want to know.
I thought about that a lot because I was thinking, okay, you can live the next 10 years. Let's say you're gonna get it, God forbid, and I don't know madera.
Right. Well, this is wood, kind of.
No, it's not wood.
That's fake. This is as close as you're gonna get. So just knock on the table.
Anyhow, there's no wood really. Because I'm thinking
That table, but that's too far.
yeah, it's too far for me.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, do you want to live the next 10 years in agony, scared,
Right,
you're
no.
worried? Or would you rather live the next 10 years happy and
Enjoy your
then
life.
when you cross that you cross that bridge when you get there?
Yeah.
So
No.
yeah, I wouldn't want to know.
100%. I'm like, you know
I
what?
wouldn't
Cuando
wanna
me empieza a patinar la mente, that's fine. I'll be fine. I'll cross that bridge when I get
Yeah,
there.
but you don't have that. You're pretty good. I mean, you're not forgetful.
I'm not forgetful, but like my grandfather had dementia.
Oh, yeah?
So that's just one of those things where it's like I don't know how that works in terms of genetics and
But
hereditary.
but there's a difference between Alzheimer's and dementia. A lot of people, as they get older, when they're old, like let's say, I'm not going to give an age, but when they're up there close to
Yeah.
100, dementia is very common.
Okay.
And you get it usually with older age. You get it too. It starts when you're very old also, like if lack of sleep, cuando ya estás en esa edad también,
Oh, really?
it plays a role in all of it. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But
I don't sleep as it is.
you know,
I'm just that person who like lately, even when I go to sleep late, like mira, a perfect example on Saturday, yo no llegué hasta las 6 de la mañana, basically, entre una cosa y otra on Saturday.
Oh my God. I
Well-
remember the last time I did that.
Oh, I can tell you it was a couple weeks back when we also did a pop-up at Las Rosas. So that's but it's not like I'm out there partying. It's literally I got there because we had to take everything back to your cousin's house to store it, and then we had to clean everything. So entre lo que terminar, and then I got from Kendall to Gables, so whatever.
Wow.
But I was up by like 11.
Yeah, no,
I was. That's what I'm saying. Like I don't sleep. You know what I mean? Like
yeah, even
I
if you go
just-
to sleep late, your
Yeah.
inner clock is wired in a
it's like
certain way.
5 hours, you're good. Like you got stuff to do. Like let's go.
Yeah, but so Eric, when he comes here and he's, like now he'll, by 5 o'clock in the morning, he's up. 5:30, he's up.
Is he an early bird or?
No, it's just that because of los cambios de...
Well, no, but that's a time change situation. Claro.
Sí, pero es
yeah.
que no se acostumbra. His internal clock, I don't know if he has
because-
one.
that's what
He's
I
always in different time zones.
Oh,
He's always in different time zones.
That's true.
He's here, he's in France, he's in Africa, he's in
Mira, porque viaja mucho.
Argentina, he's everywhere.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, he travels a lot for work. So yeah, no, that makes sense. Yeah, he wouldn't be able to just
No.
get into a rhythm like anybody else.
No,
Yeah,
it's hard for me. Like
Yeah.
he really, really struggles with that.
yeah.
I was gonna tell you something. Oh, I was watching because I was thinking about you because you hate the ASMR. And I was watching a couple of nights. I'm going to sleep really late. It's not very smart of me to do that, and I was watching una negrita. She was a cute negrita, like gordita, cutie, cutie, like maybe like 175, like cute, like cutie. And she the reason I started watching is because that thumbnail on YouTube was great.
What was it?
It was like a platter. I love seafood of like lobster and shrimp and clams and crab and all that. And she started, and I'm like, there's no way that she's gonna be able to eat all that. There's no possible. And then al lado era un bowl with this sauce. The sauce looked like enchilado sauce.
Okay.
So literally, she would get, let's say, the lobster, she wouldn't yank it off completely, and then she'll go like this, and she'll be like, and like she would drip down. I'm like, oh my God. I was like, go una servilleta.
But she was just filming herself eating this
Yes, that's all they
bandeja
do.
of it was like a mukbang video, right?
What?
So mukbang,
What
I
is
think
that?
mukbang is people who film themselves eating.
Yes. Okay, then
Yeah,
that's what
yeah,
it was.
yeah.
Yeah. Mind you, she had like 2-3 million views on that video.
I don't get it.
It was just like, she wouldn't even talk. She was like,
No. There's no interaction. There's no audience interaction. It's literally just a matica.
dip.
Yeah.
Sorry. And I was like, just.
No.
But y se lo comió completico. Le faltaba una papa at the end, and she's like, "I'm gonna save that for later." That's all she said. That's how she said, "I'm gonna save that for later." Wow, I don't know how she put so much in her body. It's a lot, man. That was a big thing.
And
lobster.
she's got millions of views, and so that probably means she's making a nice little chunk of change on YouTube.
Yeah, I
Por lo
started.
menos la bandeja se pagó.
Oh yeah, bien pagadita. It actually looked really good, messy but good. Yeah, I've acquired a different viewing pattern now.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
So
I've been watching yachts, like
Yachts?
yachts, like $100 million yacht. I want to see how it looks like inside because I'm never gonna be in it. So I'm like, I want to see what it looks like.
I have faith that you will be in one.
I've been in yachts, but only for stories, not because I know
I'm
anyone.
saying, but I'm saying at some point you'll know somebody who has a yacht. I'm convinced.
I've been in little yachts, but not like a mega yacht, not like $100 million yacht.
Okay.
Aquí cualquiera tiene un yatecito que it's like 40, 50 feet. Yeah, it's considered a yacht. Don't
small?
You were gonna.
That's small. See, stop calling me out on it because that's gonna like you're like gonna bring it out. I'm trying to not think about it.
Okay, we're back.
Wait, a yacht is 40, 50 feet? That's
a 40, 50 foot yacht. Yeah, you could.
Really?
Yeah, you could. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They have them all sizes.
Oh, okay.
It's considered
So
a little yacht.
When I think yacht, I think
You think mega?
Yes.
Yeah, but that's what I was looking at, like the 150 mega yacht. That's $200 million. I was intrigued. Oh, and I was watching a random submarines, like how you.
Well, because you want to watch them above and under.
No, I was just very intrigued as to how do people live there, and the crew was like 130. This is like for like the Navy, right?
Yeah.
So the crew was like 140 people. It was very interesting. They don't have cots for 140. They have cots for like 90, and everything is so cramped.
They sleep in shifts.
Yeah, they sleep in shifts. And they used to be on a 16-hour shift, but they realized that the internal clock didn't work for that. So now they're on a 24-hour shift. And another thing I didn't know about that is that all these people that work in submarines, they volunteer to work there. Not that they're working for free. They volunteer
for that
job.
Oh,
It was
I didn't know that.
I was like, I could not. I'm claustrophobic, so I'm like, I could not last in here. Not even like the cots are like. Imagínate que aquí hayan 20 or 30. It was like.
So it's an actual cot. It's not like you're in a hammock. Because in my mind, I'm like, how do you even?
They look like coffins. It was literally like one on top of another.
No.
Like it was. So I was watching that. So I'm watching a little bit of everything.
I like that you're shifting your viewing habits. Yeah.
And then go back to Miss Grand International. Yeah, exactly. Nothing informative. Nothing que me va a instruir.
No, you know what? I'm going to correct you there because you're watching things about a submarine, which is informative. That's educational because you don't know what it's like to be on a submarine.
That one I gave you.
Yachts, that's also somewhat educational because you're probably learning about sea things.
No, it was just for like I wanted to see how the staterooms look like.
Okay, but that involves math or something, So you
try justifying with the ASMR.
No, I can't because I hate ASMR. So no.
I like it.
I'm not going to justify that one where I do not care for that, sir. Not one bit. Not one bit.
So are you looking at your ¿cómo se llama? The rundown?
My what is it? Run of show, which is not really a run of show, but it's my little.
Oh, we call it in news a rundown.
Oh, rundown. Okay.
Rundown is like everything that's going to be on the show.
Oh, okay. No, I was actually going to bring up, this past week, the passing of Diane Keaton. That came out of nowhere.
I'm still like in shock. Like, what happened?
We don't know.
Nobody knows.
Apparently, she was sick. I mean, clearly, but nobody knows. And she's one of those actors that it's funny because you don't. At least I don't stop to think about like, Diane Keaton. But when actors pass away, they start to talk about all the roles and all the things. It's like, wow, no, she really was one of these actresses who was iconic. Throughout her life, and she had so many like, this is that role. Like, it's not like she had one big role.
She was consistent.
Right. Like you could say, okay, Annie Hall was her big breakout, but then, she had Father of the Bride. She had a Family Stone. She was First Wives Club.
Yeah,
so
I love that one.
I love that one. So she really was just big throughout that. And you really look at her and she's a appearance-wise unlikely movie star. She's not glamorous. She's not sexy.
I see what you mean.
But there was something about her that was just so like llamativo. Like she would draw you in.
Yeah, I always saw her very like classy looking. Like her style for me was always very classy.
Yeah, but classy.
But I know what you mean. She wasn't like a glamorous.
Right.
Like she was like, I always saw her as a classy,
quirky,
classy woman. Like I always liked the way she dressed. But in all her roles, she was amazing. She was so good. I loved her in the First Wives Club.
Oh,
she was
so good. So good.
And I was like, what happened? And I read every single article I could.
We don't know.
I did read one of her friends saying that she had seen her 2 weeks before she was actually interviewed, and that she was extremely, extremely thin, and that she had never seen her so thin, and she had lost an incredible amount of weight.
So clearly she was ill, but
yeah.
But
I guess she kept it. I mean, it's her prerogative.
It's her prerogative, but also I think I'm gonna be kind of a jerk right now. But I'm like, she was known for wearing so much clothes that you don't know what she looked like under there. Like, you know, she
No, but
no, what I mean is like she is very, very thin, but Diane Keaton was never one of these women who was wearing, you know, cosas like form fitting. Ella siempre tenía ropones.
No,
so like, but she could have been thin for a long time.
no,
Nobody knew.
But this is one of her. What's her name? Something Carr. I think is the last name.
Vicky Carr?
No, Vicky Carr. No, not her. Coño, who's Vicky Carr?
Vicky Carr, la cantante.
Sí, la de Ave María. No?
No, that's Maggie Calais.
Maggie Calais. Oh my God, which is Vicky Carr?
Wait, Vicky Carr.
¿Cuál es Vicky Carr?
Vicky Carr.
I should know this.
You should.
Vicky Carr. Because I said yes just to go along with it. I'm like,
ella es
wait.
una cantante.
Vicky Carr.
She's one of these people. She's an actress, and she's a singer and an actress, and she's I believe she's Puerto Rican. She's from New York.
Vicky Carr.
But she's one of these people that like like.
What does she sing?
I couldn't tell you, but I always think of her. I always think of her and like Rubén Blades together. I don't know why. I always associate them together.
But I know the name, but I don't know what she sings, and I don't know the face. So, but coño, who's Vicky Carr? I know that name.
Well, I'm gonna look it up. Let's see. I mean,
show me a picture of Vicky Carr.
Boy.
No es Maggie Carle. How did I confuse those two?
Not Villy. I have fat ass fingers, so it doesn't always
Vicky
work.
Carr.
Vicky.
I know that name. Do you know Junior Vicky Carr?
Okay, mira. She's 84.
Florencia Vicenta de Casillas Martínez
yes,
Cardona.
Vicky Carr. Of course, Vicky Carr. Yes. She had a song. She's Mexican. She's Mexican background. Yes.
Oh, is she? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm looking it up
she
right now.
She had something with Linda Ronstadt.
Linda Ronstadt. Well, she was born in El Paso.
I told you, Vicky
Yes.
Carr. Of course, Vicky Carr.
Yeah.
She had a famous song with, I think, Linda or something.
Oh, wow. She graduated from the same high school as Bob Mackie.
Okay.
Who knew?
But give me a famous song of hers.
A famous song of hers. Her discography. I guess she sang in English. That's the thing.
Yeah, but she had some songs in Spanish.
Simplemente Mujer in 85. Dos Corazones con Vicente Fernández.
Okay. Well, now I know.
Cosas del Amor.
Cosas del Amor.
Cosas del Amor.
Cosas de
There you go.
Amor. Yeah, that one.
Wait, is that the one that she sings with Ana Gabriel?
I think so.
Okay, that for some reason there's an eclipse in the middle of the video.
I don't remember. I don't remember. But yes, that's a song. That's a song.
That is okay. If it's that one, it's Ana Gabriel and Vicky Carr. And for some reason, they're like in a house. This video is fantastic. Look it up. They're in a house together, and basically, she's telling her that, like, you know, Ana Gabriel goes to Vicky Carr for advice about the man who just left her, and Vicky Carr gives her like the worst advice ever. Basically, blames Ana Gabriel for the entire thing.
This on the video?
Well, that's the song.
Oh,
that's the song. And then for some reason in the middle while they're talking, they just look outside and there's an eclipse happening and they put on glasses and the eclipse passes and they take the glasses off.
Wow, very well thought. No, deep.
It's great.
I don't know if I remember that, but I do remember the song. And I remember she's a lovely lady. I remember seeing her in interviews that she was lovely.
Yeah.
How did we get to Vicky Carr?
How did we get to Vicky Carr?
Because when you said Vicky Carr, I was like, yeah. And then I realized that I didn't know, so I couldn't fool.
No, I know, but before that, how did I get there? We were talking about Diane Keaton.
Oh, we're talking about Diane Keaton.
We were talking about Diane Keaton, First Wives Club.
Oh my God. Hay un lapso gigantesco.
How did we get to Vicky Carr from Diane Keaton?
Junior?
I don't
I just found out who Vicky Carr was right now.
Oh, you just learned. Okay, so they're right there.
I don't know. Okay.
Okay, well, you know, so be it.
So bottom line is that we don't know. We all mourn her death because she's a talented actress, but it was unexpected. I want to know why did we talk? Oh, because I think I said the last name was Barr or Carr or Vicky Carr. Oh my gosh, how did we get to Vicky Carr? She's alive, ¿verdad? She's alive.
Yeah, as of this recording, yes.
Oh my God. Okay. Well. No, you move on.
I think it's when you're probably trying to remember the Diane Keaton's best friend.
Oh, that's what it was. You said that the friend that saw her skinny, something Carr. Something Carr, and I was like, Vicky Carr?
Barr? No, it was Barr. It's probably not even Barr Carr.
Roseanne Barr?
No.
Can you imagine? Like,
no, it wasn't her. No, but okay, I'm gonna get past Vicky Carr and Roseanne Barr and all these people. Let's see, because I did write some things down. If I can find it in my new phone. Oh my God, let me not erase it. No.
What was happening? Is your phone just doing things on its own?
I don't know. I'm still like, I mean, it's the same thing. There's a couple things that look a little different.
Roger's experiencing technical difficulties
and
right
I'm
now,
not
ladies and
savvy.
gentlemen.
Oh, I know something I wanted to talk to you that I know it's gonna get everybody going.
All right.
It's about the closing of the Miami Seaquarium.
Oh, yes.
That's huge. That's very pero, let me tell you.
That
That's
is
very
super pero, let me tell you. Yeah.
that's very
very us.
yeah. I saw it, I think it was yesterday. First of all, I didn't know that I have mixed feelings. Let me gather my thoughts. Roger, gather your thoughts. Okay.
Do you want us to leave?
I have no. I can do this. I have mixed feelings about Miami Seaquarium. Why? Because I remember as a kid going to the Miami Seaquarium.
nostalgia.
And when I was a Chico Mirta, a very proud Chico Mirta.
Wait, was that just something your entire family did?
the Chico Mirta? No.
Because Darien was a Chico Mirta too.
No, he wasn't.
He has said that he was a Chico Mirta.
If Darien said that he was a Chico Mirta, he's a liar. There was only one Chico Mirta in my family, and it was me. And I have the documentation and everything to prove
I'm just
it.
saying what has been said on this on this
Darien
podcast.
was never a Chico Mirta.
Look at me creating family rifts, Junior.
Did you say you were a Chico Mirta? Well, Darien sometimes stretches the truth. He's just not gonna lie.
Maybe he was after like you stopped being a Chico Mirta, like they passed the crown to the next
Okay,
Borges.
my cousin was never a Chico Mirta. I know that. I won. I was the one who entered that contest. I have very pretty hair back then.
His hair now.
What's left of it?
Again, I'm way bolder than you, so you don't get to.
Well, I entered the contest of Chico Mirta. I was 12 years old. I want to say it was 1986. No, because that would have made me 14. I know, but I think I'm the winner of 1986, of Chico Mirta 1986.
Okay.
I have the trophy. Next
Still.
time, I'm gonna bring the trophy of Chico Mirta.
Yes.
You got to remind me though.
Okay,
on
I'll
Sunday.
remind you. I'll remind you.
Set a reminder for Sunday.
Yeah.
I'm almost positive that I have my trophy for Chico Mirta. So I remember I found out I was watching TV and they took out my name. So they would call it La Semana de Millonarios.
Okay.
Where they would take us to Disney. Did they fly us out there? I think they flew us to Disney.
Wow.
I met Mirta de Perales. She was a very nice lady, by the way. I remember we had a family member in Cuba who couldn't walk, and she sent her a wheelchair. You know, she had muscular dystrophy, MS.
Yeah.
Did I say
Multiple
that right?
sclerosis.
Multiple.
MS is multiple sclerosis. Yeah.
So I think I did a Spanglish. Multiple.
No, you said muscular dystrophy, which is something else.
What's the difference between muscular dystrophy and muscular sclerosis?
I know they're two different things. I don't know the exact
Well,
differences.
she got to the point that she couldn't walk.
Okay, right.
So the Mirta de Perales sent her wheelchair. Anyhow, so I was a Chico Mirta. I won in the category of 12 to 16, which is the older category.
Mm-hmm.
My cousin has never been a Chico Mirta. He was never a Chico Mirta. My uncle used to work for Mirta de Perales. So after I won the competition of Chico Mirta, I got free products for an entire year.
You were
I was
allowed
on the
to
newspaper.
wait. You were allowed to win, even though you had a family member that works for the company.
Well, I believe when I won, my uncle wasn't working there anymore. He had worked.
Okay.
for Mirta de Perales.
Okay.
Right. It was really cool for me because I mean I didn't know what it was like to be like in front of a camera, to be on commercials, to be in the newspaper, to go to Disney, to record all these shows, and it was fun. For me, it was fun. It was like a taste of the spotlight, and I liked it.
Clearly.
But my cousin was never a Chico Mirta, for the record. He's not answering because cuando yo lo cojo en la mentira, he doesn't know how to answer that. Because he studied, he became an attorney. I didn't, but I have the blood inside of me. The attorney, I just didn't go to school for it. He's not answering.
Maybe he's.
So he really said he was a Chico Mirta. Why would he make that up? He's never been a Chico Mirta.
I believe he has said that. Yes.
That is not true.
Yeah.
Hold on one second. Hold on.
I love that this started off as about the Miami Seaquarium, and now it's turned into like
Calling him.
Oh.
If he doesn't answer.
Well, he could be into something.
Hello.
Hey, Darien, you're on. We're recording the show. I'm recording you, so don't say anything you might regret. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I'm being told here that you said that you were a Chico Mirta.
Not officially. You were the official Chico Mirta.
Okay. Ishmael is saying that you have said here on many occasions that you were a Chico Mirta. And I'm like, my cousin's never been a Chico Mirta. He's like, Roger, your cousin has said here many, many, many times that he was a Chico Mirta.
No. My father worked for Mirta de Perales.
That's not what's being asked.
I used to go to her headquarters or whatever all the time, and I had a Soy un Chico Mirta t-shirt, but the one who was officially a Chico Mirta was you. I was the unofficial Chico Mirta. You actually won the competition. I did not.
Okay, well, there's, again, Ishmael almost corrected me because I know your cousin was the one who was a Chico Mirta. He said this. He has said this for years, that he was a Chico Mirta. So for the record?
For the record, you were the official Chico Mirta. I was not. So my dad did work for Mirta de Perales. I have many pictures with Mirta de Perales. And we used to go to her office all the time. I had a Soy un Chico Mirta t-shirt, and I think that was a little bit before you won, or right around the time you won. But your winning had nothing to do with my dad's employment with Mirta de Perales.
I said the same thing. I was like, oh no, escándalo.
I won after your dad. Your dad wasn't working there anymore.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much for your time.
Okay.
Bye-bye. Vite.
And that's the real.
Well, that's the real story.
That's the real this time.
So he told, I'm sure, knowing my cousin, I'm sure he told you he was a Chico Mirta.
Well,
I know you're not lying. So
I have always heard he was a Chico Mirta.
And now he was like, in and out. It's okay. It's not a big lie.
In the grand scheme of things.
Let's give him the benefit of the doubt. He never said that on the show, right? How did we get to that?
Because this is my favorite part of the show, figuring out how Roger got on a tangent. We started off talking about Miami Seaquarium.
Oh, yes. Let's go. Let's be
okay.
serious. So, because...
Yes, the nostalgia and the...
Because when I was a Chico Mirta, they took me there, whatever, whatever, all the kids, they took them there. So I have mixed feelings because in a way, it brought back good memories when I was younger and I would go there and I went with my family and I went, when I was a Chico Mirta and all that, and you're going to yawn right now in 3, 2, 1, and it's happening.
No, I stifled
Lo
it.
está disimulando. So part of me is like, coño, that's great for kids, growing up. But then when you saw the conditions that those animals, those mammals were being kept there.
I'm sorry. I'm laughing because I just noticed Junior's laughing. I think Junior's laughing at the Chico Mirta of it all. Like, I think
I try explaining.
The yawning.
I think there's a lot going on with Junior taking in right now. Between the Chico Mirta, the yawning,
It's Roger hosting and producing at the same time, saying he's here comes the yawn in 3, 2, 1. So then I'm going to your camera for 3, 2, 1. Okay. Yawn? No?
We're back.
Okay.
And we're back. So, and just to put a serious spin on it.
So you were back.
So yeah, I'm really, all kidding aside, I am somewhere in the middle because I remember it brought back good memories when I was a kid, when I won that contest, whatever. And I always thought of the Miami Seaquarium as something fun, nice, great. However, you get older and then you see the conditions that these animals were in, that you see this, Lolita in this freaking, like I don't even like to have fish because I'm a little claustrophobic. So I don't like seeing, like when I see a fish in a bowl, I think they're torturing the freaking fish.
You relate.
It's like, that's horrible. Nobody deserves that. So I'm like, a mammal. I mean, una ballena. In that pool, it's not even pool is not the right word, right? In that tank. I mean, I think it was too big for it. And then there were all these efforts to try and, and relocate it. And I think it was like a year before, last year, she died.
She died like right, I'm not going to say right before, but like she died before she could.
Right.
Yeah.
So I don't believe in keeping animals like caged in like that. Like I one time I keep going into little tangents, whatever. For example, like with my friend Odalis Flores, that she used to have a little bird in a cage. And one day I was like, I was out of my element, but I was like, why do you keep the bird inside the cage? That's like you're trapping that little bird. He has wings. He's meant to fly. She's like, no, but he can get out whenever he wants in the house. I'm like, but I think you're keeping it trapped. She's like, I'm not keeping it trapped and whatever. Blah, blah. And I'm like, so I have this thing about keeping animals or human trapped.
Person, like you're such an animal activist.
And I'm not. That's the thing. I've never had an animal in my life. I just don't like seeing things trapped. Like I don't like being in an elevator. Like I can't get out. Like so. But back to I'm not in therapy now. But back to the animals. I just based on the information that I saw on TV, on the numerous stories that were done, on the lack of, what word am I looking for? The conditions.
The conditions, yeah.
The
yeah.
conditions
the place had fallen to hell.
Yeah, I don't think it was fair. I think they should have,
Hace rato que they should have
have done away with it.
Yeah, the problem there was multiple fold, right? Which it was first and foremost, especially the bigger fish, the space, like Lolita, the space was not adequate for something that size. But then on top of that, it had just fallen into such disrepair. I remember a couple years ago, so maybe like less than 5 years ago, a friend of mine went because he took his little boy. Because again, you grow up here and you go to this aquarium, and as a kid, you have these memories, and so you take your kid, right? And he's like, eso da una tristeza to walk in there. He's like, first of all, it's expensive as hell. He's like, it's like almost $40 per person, and you walk in, and it's like things are just rusted.
It was deprimente.
And he's like, there's like un pescado, like just swimming by himself in a big ass. Like it's not what we remember.
It lost its charm. It lost the allure. It lost,
yeah. And then I wonder, like, obviously it had that at some point because we experienced it. But again, hindsight being 2020, right? It's like, but did it? You know what I mean? I wonder how. I mean, obviously, maintenance-wise, yes, it looked great, but those problems existed back then too because Lolita was there when we were kids, and it's not like she was there as a guppy and she grew. You know what I mean? She came in as a whale.
I think you see it now from a different perspective.
Yeah.
Because when you're a kid, you don't think about those things, and maybe
but I think kids nowadays, some do, yeah.
It's different, but I think nowadays, since social media, people are more into it. Everything is out there. And I think, again, since they've done so many stories on it, I think we became aware of maybe a reality that it always existed. But now we got to see it from a different perspective.
Yeah.
Were you gonna yawn?
No, I wasn't.
Okay. So were you in favor or against them closing it down?
I mean, ultimately, I think that because of the current state that it's in, shut it down.
How about you, Junior?
Close it.
Yeah. I will say I've been to the Georgia Aquarium, right? Which is absolutely beautiful. So I've been to other aquariums that it's like, right, they are nice. Like they're maintained. And there is something to be said for seaquariums and zoos and things like that, right? Because there are instances, Zoo Miami, which is our zoo down here. It's I think it's one of the better zoos in the world, definitely in the country, because it tries to recreate their habitat. They're not in cages. And then also there's instances where they bring animals that are like on the brink of extinction. And so they have them there and they can, start to repopulate and we don't lose them. So there is a bright side of sorts to these types of, places. Like if there is animals that are on the brink of extinction, you can...
For that, I'm
you
okay
can,
with it.
Bring them back, hopefully, and things like that. But again, that aquarium ya estaba mal.
Yeah, I have mixed feelings on it because of that. Because I don't know. I mean, I think a bird is meant to fly, a fish is meant to swim, not in a freaking bowl.
Right.
So that's why I have mixed feelings about it. But then again, I have mixed feelings too because with what you're saying, if they're going to be extinct, and there's an opportunity for them to give them a better, I don't know, surroundings or okay, then I'm okay with that.
Right.
I'm okay
the
with
benefit.
that. For example, Eric doesn't like going to zoos and he doesn't go to zoos at all. He's like, no, not doing it. He's like totally against it. He'll never ride like on a freaking elephant. Like he won't do it. He's like, no, that's like that's mean. That's torture. You shouldn't do that to an animal. Like, okay.
Oh.
So
is that because the French only have poodles?
Wow, he even got that one. No, Eric is an animal lover. He loves cats. I'm not an animal lover, but I like to defend them,
Yeah.
But I don't hate animals. I love animals. I'm just not like I've never had an animal.
You never had a pet?
No, I've never had a pet.
Really?
No.
Okay.
No, I've never had one. I mean, in my house there used to be a dog, Princess.
Right.
But that wasn't my dog. That was Darien's brother's dog.
No, but I mean, by the time of Princess, you were like in your 20s.
Yeah.
Like, Princess wasn't like as a kid you growing up with.
No,
yeah.
At one point, my dad tried to have a gallo because my brother liked gallos. And then I'm like, wait, I was never able to have a puppy and you're going to have a gallo. all over, the house.
Y despertando todo el mundo.
And like pooping here and pooping
Wait.
there. I'm like,
Your
hell
brother
no.
wanted a rooster?
My brother had a rooster.
No, but I'm saying, but like that was the pet that he wanted to have.
My brother wore like cowboy boots and a cowboy hat, and he had a rooster. And I'm like, hell no. I'm like, I mean, there's poop all over the house with this freaking gallo that's coming inside. I'm like, no. And at the end, well, my aunt, Darien's mom had a gallito, had 2 or 3 gallitos.
Yeah.
But there's a raccoon that kept eating them.
Yeah. Those trash pandas.
So my dad killed the raccoon.
Oh, he did?
Well, allegedly.
Allegedly.
There's
no proof.
No, I think he bought like
like rat poison.
poison.
Yeah.
Because he was there. The whole family was very upset about that.
Yeah, I
I
remember.
mean, when you find like a little chicken or like a little, like it was un pollito. When you find the chicken, like half of the carcass, like eaten.
Yeah, it's a little disturbing.
Yeah, and it happened on more than one occasion.
Oh, okay.
So my dad was like, "Este no se me escapa, man." So he got poisoned and he killed it, and then he removed it.
He took care of the trash panda.
Junior would get along with my father.
Oh, 100%.
My father gets along with younger guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, they gravitate towards him. I don't know. There's something that
Your dad has like a youthful energy.
there's something that they relate to him. Like they just relate to him. Like my dad has his friend Pupito. That's what we used to call him in Cuba, un negrito. And the guy's like my age. Like he hangs out with my father.
Really?
Yeah, like whenever my dad travels, it's like he was like, "Oh, Pupito's gonna pick us up tomorrow. Oh, Pupito's gonna drop us off in the airport. Oh, my Pupito came to the house and he saw that the baseboards they needed some paint, so Pupito started painting all the baseboards. Pupito this, Pupito that. Yeah, and he's my age, and he like gravitates towards my father. Yeah,
Interesting.
yeah, like people like gravitates towards him. Like he's very real, raw, real.
Authentic.
Authentic.
He's authentic.
We don't talk politics with my father because he gets very enraged. So a couple of weeks ago, I'm not going to get into what, but I tried to talk some kind of politics with him. I tried to like force it. And then like 2 or 3 minutes later, he was like, "Dame dos pastillas que tengo mucho dolor de cabeza." And he just got out. He can't. He's not confrontational.
Well, okay. We're gonna take a break before.
wow. This time he let me finish.
Yes. I let him finish. I was like, we're gonna take a break, and we'll be right back. Hey, Peto Primos. We love our pets, but we don't love the pet overpopulation crisis we're currently facing. That's why, during Adopt a Shelter Dog Month, we're teaming up with Miami-Dade Animal Services to remind you of the many ways you can help make a difference. You can do your part by making sure your pet is vaccinated, microchipped, and sterilized, all services that Miami-Dade Animal Services provides at a low cost. And if you're looking to bring a new pet into your family, stop by the shelter or join the annual Mega Puptoberfest on Saturday, October 18th. This exciting event features adoptable cats and dogs, plus vendors, food trucks, and fun activities for the whole family. Not ready to adopt but still want to help? Consider opening your home temporarily through the foster program, which gives pets a much-needed break from the shelter. Thanks to people adopting and fostering, Miami-Dade Animal Services has saved over 90% of the cats and dogs in their care over the last 10 years. So do your part to help reduce pet overpopulation. For more information, visit miamidade.gov/animals and follow @AdoptMiamiPets on social media. All right, and we are back. See, see, and today you're not upset with me, at least not yet,
No.
because I didn't interrupt you before going to
No,
break.
because
but I have another chance.
You've been right. It's just that I was gonna, like in the other previous weeks, I would start trying to get into another topic, and then I'll be like, "No, okay." You're like, "Hold on." So this time it was just at the end. So
See, we're finding each other's rhythm.
Rhythm, yeah.
We are. We're like Enrique Iglesias, the rhythm divine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Darien, I have a missed call from him. I don't know if that was prior to our conversation. I think he's probably a little upset.
I don't think he's upset.
Yeah, but that's okay. My cousin doesn't hold grudges.
No.
I do.
You
Yeah,
do you really?
Yeah, that's one of my worst flaws. Yeah, I'm trying to work on that though.
You're a grudge holder.
It's a work in progress for me.
Okay. Well, you know what? The first step is admitting you have a problem.
Yeah. Oh no. I know.
And
Some of it I can control and some of it I can't.
what is the worst grudge you've ever held? You don't have to go into details, but like, what is like the worst, like, or the stupidest grudge? Not even the worst. What's the stupidest thing that you've just been like, raya y cruz about?
No, I can't say what
You can't say it because the person will know exactly what it's about.
No.
Okay.
No, because it's with a family member, and I look
okay.
back and I'm like, how could I have held a grudge with this person for so long?
Okay.
So that's why. And this is not therapy. So
Isn't it though?
In a way,
a little
but
bit sometimes. Doesn't it feel that way?
No. So I'm gonna
You're
skip that
gonna
one.
abstain from that question.
Yes, I'm gonna abstain from that
All
question.
right. So I saw a statistic this week that I thought was very interesting, especially that this week, we're wrapping up Hispanic Heritage Month. It's September 15th to October 15th. So that's your cousin's birthday is the end of Hispanic.
So-
signals the end of Hispanic
So
Heritage
when
Month.
you're listening to this, it's over.
It's over. It's over by 2 days. But there's a statistic that Latinos now make up 1 in 5 people in the U.S. for the first time in history. So currently, Latinos make up 35.1 million workers with growth that is 7 times faster than non-Latinos since 2010.
I'm sorry. Can you repeat that?
The last part?
No, the whole thing.
The whole thing. Okay.
I'm sorry because I went out for a second and then I came back and you were in the statistic.
He's like,
So
wait,
I'm
I
going to
missed all the-
concentrate. I'm going to
All right.
concentrate.
Latinos now make up 1 in 5 people in the U.S. for the first time in history.
Okay.
They also make up 35.1 million workers, which is a growth 7 times faster than non-Latinos since 2010. The 2025 U.S. Latino GDP report found that the GDP of Latino, the gross domestic product, reached $4.1 trillion, which would make it the world's 5th largest economy, larger than the economy of India. So think about how much like just power that buying power. Just forget everything else. Just GDP, like the buying power of the Latino U.S. Latinos here in the U.S.
There's a lot of big numbers and all that you said.
That's insane.
I didn't know that it was
1 in 5.
1 in 5.
1 in 5. Well, for the longest time, they had been saying that Latinos have the highest, they're projecting the highest
Growth.
Thank you. I totally forgot the word. Growth rate of any minorities in the U.S. And I think it's actually speeding up quicker than initially anticipated.
Yeah, I wonder why that is because I mean the census was 2020.
Right. Yeah.
So
right.
I wonder how they came up with those statistics now.
Well, no, I mean they probably have the statistics now from 2020.
Yeah, but I mean, what's making news is that's where we're at now.
Well, yeah, you know what? I didn't see where the
no.
I'm saying maybe I have it here, but I don't know where like the now.
Like you know what I mean? Like
okay, so no, but it is. Hold on. It's a new UCLA and California Lutheran University study using the 24 census data.
The
2024 census data.
Oh, the 20. You see, okay. So I guess I thought they only did the census like every 10 years.
No. I think it's every election. So it's every 4 years.
Yeah.
I think so. I believe so.
Where did I get every 10 years?
No, because that's a nice round number.
Junior, can you chat that for me, please?
So they found.
I thought the census was done every 10 years. Did I make that up?
So the Latino population is actually up by 2 million people from 2023 to 2024. 2 million.
Yeah, but I mean, there were a lot of people.
A lot.
I mean, we're not.
U.S. Census is conducted every 10 years, with the most recent one taking place in 2020 and the next one scheduled for 2030. Okay. The official census day is April 1st. April 1st. April Fool's Day.
How appropriate.
It's not April Fool's Day now. This is actually true.
All right. Well, I'm just reading what the source.
No, I don't know why I thought of that. I mean, I could swear that it was, but I guess they have to every year. They have to see how many people are coming into the country, so they have to have numbers.
But I wonder to your point if that's based on people coming in or if that's what part of that is birth rate. That's my question.
Well, it'll be interesting because, for example, this is not political. But recently there were more people coming through the border, right?
Right.
So I'm sure the majority were.
That's an impact, of course. Yeah.
But my point is, like, I wonder what it's going to be like. For example, let's say next year, because then this year there's been, a huge drop. I mean, it's almost down to zero. So I wonder how that would be impacted.
But well, actually, to your point, I wonder if people who are undocumented were even counted, or to what degree, because even if they were counted, again, just by virtue of being undocumented, they're probably underrepresented in that number, right? So if I'm making up numbers, if they, 100 of, if 100 people in that number is undocumented, they might represent 300 undocumented people. You know what I mean?
No, it's always underreported.
It's only underreported.
And that's why there's always campaigns to make sure that everybody would say, I mean, I think now will be different to say, whether, what,
all the data.
Because then that's how, government gets all their funding. So if you underreport and there's 1 million people supposedly living here and supposedly living here, and then it's actually 10 million, then the funds that you're going to get are a lot less. So
Los recursos no llegan.
Recursos no llegan, exactly.
Yeah.
That's interesting. That's a surprise to me. I never thought we were 1 in 5.
No, me neither. And I mean, I do multicultural marketing. So, I mean,
Multicultural.
It's crazy.
Talking about multicultural, I was watching something on Hulu. You're scared like every time I'm going to say something.
I'm like, what?
You're like, where's it going?
I'm like, what is he watching now? Because I don't know where this is going.
Remember, I'm changing. Remember from, ¿cómo se llama? The one with Beyonce. Showgirls.
Dreamgirls.
Thank you. Dreamgirls.
Showgirls is a very different movie. That's the one with Liz Berkley.
Yeah,
Yes.
that killed her career. Yeah.
Yeah, I love that movie.
Anyhow, she's going to be back in this new Hulu series with
All's Fair?
star-studded. Yeah.
That starts now, like
in November. I think.
yeah.
But anyhow, where I was going was Hulu. That I was watching this docu-series. It's not a series because it was only one done by TMZ. That it was about OnlyFans, and the question was, you saw it already?
I think I may have seen it. I think it's not like recent, is it?
I think it's
Or there's probably multiple OnlyFans documentaries.
I didn't see the date, but basically the premise is that they have maybe like, I don't know, a room full of college kids in whatever, in an auditorium, and older people as well.
Oh no, I haven't seen this.
Yeah, and then the question at the end, I mean, you only see them at the beginning and at the end, whether they feel that OnlyFans is legit or it's destructive. That's the
legit
question.
in what sense?
Meaning that it's legit, that it could be great for your career, that it's wonderful, that it's a legit career. And then they interviewed, half of the documentary was people who had done OnlyFans, like Black China.
Yes.
Who now say that they're completely against it, that it, I don't know, labeled them forever and it was detrimental in their lives. And then they have people like, ¿cómo se llama esta muchacha? She has a shaved head. Amber Rose, maybe?
Rose.
Is that her, Amber Rose?
I mean, she has a shaved head, but
blonde, like
mulata. Yeah.
And she said, listen, I think OnlyFans is fantastic. Before I used to work as a stripper, I used to have to leave at 3, 4, 5 in the morning with a bag full of cash. I would have to have security. That was horrible. Where now I can pop up, I can wake up, have my coffee, spend time with my kids. I could, upload a couple of
she's on her time.
Yeah, a couple of videos, and then I'm home. I'm at the movies or whatever at the mall, and then I see my account going 50, 60, 70, 80,000. She's like, I think it's great. I think it's wonderful. And we have someone else that this couple. He was a college dean, and she had a high ranking position at the college too. And years ago, they just started posting.
So professionals.
Posting their videos online. And then because they believe in freedom of expression.
Clearly.
and then they lost their jobs when they found out. Now, when they went public, had gone public, habían pasado años, and then the school found out, and they said that the school obviously let them go, and the kids were like, hey, congrats to you, that's great. So they do porn movies together, and then they invite other people to be. And when you see this couple, you'll be like, they would never be doing that. So then at the end...
Are they not hot?
Well...
Not traditionally hot?
No, I mean, I think you could probably be hot in your 60s, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I plan to.
Yeah, of course. But she looks like she could be my mother.
Okay, so they look average, like anybody next door.
This guy's like a tall, thin guy, like con medio cabo.
But I'm saying they don't look like modelos. Like they look like the couple next door.
Like they could be your mom and your parents. My parents.
Okay.
And they're talking very normal. Yeah. Instead of no sé qué, we do porn. Yeah, it's great. And then at the end, they asked the group of people basically what they thought. Whether they thought that it was legit or whether it was what's the other word that I used?
Destructive?
Legit or destructive. And it was I think it was something like 48% versus like 50. It was like 46 versus like 56, something like that. 44 versus 56, something like that. That the majority of them thought that it was destructive.
The majority thought it was destructive, ultimately.
Yeah. And I was one of the ones that thought it was legit after seeing it, because I was like, wait a second, you're an adult.
Right. All things being equal,
choose to do this
right.
And there was a very interesting one. There was a mother. She's like, look, I'm a single mother. I lost my job. The most important thing for me was to spend time with my kids. And this gives me the opportunity. Right. She doesn't do, well, I think she does like porn, but not with other people, just herself.
Okay, she's just like masturbates or whatever. Right.
Yeah, and she was like, this gives me the opportunity to spend time with my kids. I can go on vacation with my kids. I'm always with them. I help them with school. I do everything with them. And yes, I put pictures. And I know that at some point my kids are probably going to have an issue with it, but I'm okay with it. I think they will understand. That's the part that I'm like, your mom is like.
Okay, fair enough. But I mean, let's make the argument, okay. You're a parent and you're doing, adult porn and blah, 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 whatever, right? At the end of the day, yes, that's something that if you have kids, like at some point they're going to find out. And something that your kids are going to find out is that, one of your kids' friends is going to be like, hey, is that your mom? Is that your dad? Or whatever, right? Fair enough. But it's kind of the same thing as when these just quote unquote mainstream Hollywood actresses do nude scenes. I mean, not the same, but what I'm saying at the end of the, no, let me finish.
Boob is not the same.
No, let me finish. In terms of kids being cruel, like, you know what I mean? Because a kid, if your mom does porn, obviously they're going to be like, your mom's fucking, gang banging or whatever. But either way, if you're Pam Anderson, or whatever, who may have done a topless scene, your kids' school friends are still going to just be like, I saw your mom's boobs. Like the teasing is still going to exist, irrespective of how dramatic it is, because kids are just going to be kids. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I think at a much different level. I think there's something to be said. You're a Hollywood actress and you were in a movie and you showed your boobs, or it was a simulated scene, versus hardcore porn where you see your mom, hey, here you go, bah, 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 bah,
Right. Yeah.
That's and that was one of the, for example, that was a concern that Black China had. She didn't do porn, but she was nude, and she's like I don't want my kids seeing that. And at some point they're gonna ask me about it. They're gonna question me on it. And another of the mothers was like, I know at some point we're gonna have that conversation, but I'm raising them to be open-minded and not to be judgmental. So I have mixed.
There's also something to be said about being non-judgmental of other people, but it's different when it's your family,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have an issue with it.
I mean, I will tell you, like, I probably would have sided with you of like that it's legit, only because, and I'm talking about OnlyFans as a platform, only because there are so many avenues that you can take on OnlyFans, right? People don't realize that on OnlyFans, people think it's just, hardcore sex scenes. Yes, that's a big part of it. Let's not pretend. Eso no se tapa con un dedo. But there's also people who literally just like do, like muscle, like just muscle videos where all they do is, like do muscle posing. Other people just show their feet. Other people just show, what I mean? There's such a wide array of fetishes out there nowadays that I think you can find your niche, and it doesn't have to go down the route. Now, obviously, depends on what route you're going, depends on what you can ask for your subscription, your monthly subscription. And the fact is that there's so much content out there now that, unfortunately, for you to really get the subscriber bases that will consistently subscribe to you every month and, buy your annual memberships or whatever, you probably have to keep elevating what you do.
And that's the danger. That's what they all said.
Because it's no longer 10 people.
Yeah. Then one thing is like the one started with just showing her elbow, her shoulder. Yeah. And then she started, doing lingerie, then bikinis. And then she's like, wow, I noticed that the more I would show, the more money I would make.
Right.
And it was very interesting. It was very interesting. And none of these people look sleazy or anything.
Well, that's the thing. Porn is no longer the back alley, New York, Times Square, undercover thing. It's like, it's so mainstream now. Yeah.
But I thought that was interesting. So I was like, 10 years ago or 5 years ago, I would have been like, oh my God, that's terrible. But now, again, I don't think I could date someone that did that.
Okay.
I'm not judging. I'm just saying for my preference. I could not date someone that did OnlyFans. I could not.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not trying to judge. I'm just telling you there's an opinion. I think we're all entitled to have an opinion.
Mm-hmm.
That is my opinion. I'm not going to treat you any less because you've done OnlyFans.
Right.
That's the difference. But it's like, it's who do you like? Do you like black? Do you like white? Do you like all of them? Do you like tall? Do you like short? What is it that you like? It's like that I don't like from me.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, but again, on the flip side, you're an adult. This is what's working for you. And there was a guy there. He used to work at he was a Disney child, a Disney kid.
Oh, Dan Benson. Yeah.
Is that him?
Yeah.
Okay, and I don't maybe is the thin guy like
Dan Benson. Yeah. His story was he was on Wizards of Waverly Place on Disney.
Yeah.
He was like the brother's friend or whatever. And what happened with him was he's a scenario where he kind of took lemons and made lemonade, because he had taken a video or a picture of like his dick or whatever and sent it to somebody, and it got leaked, and it kept getting leaked. Like I think he did like a stroke video or something, but it kept getting leaked, bad choice of word, and shared with all these other like porn hubs and things like that. And eventually he was just like, you know what? I'm not earning enough from the residuals of Waverly Place. All these other people are making money off of my dick. So you know what? I'm going to start an OnlyFans, and I'm going to just make the money for myself.
I'm not sure if it's that one.
Yeah, it's
but
him.
It could be.
No, it's him.
Because I mean, you may be right. The only reason I hesitate a little is because when he was saying his story, he said it differently. He said that it was during the pandemic that he felt that he didn't have anything else. The residual checks were very low. And he's like, I'm going to try something. And he started doing, but he never talked about anything being leaked. Or maybe he left that out.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Hold on.
If I see the picture, I'll know. Yes, that's him. Mm-hmm. Same guy?
Yeah.
Okay, so he left all of that out.
Yeah.
What was it?
That was on Blue Sky. And if I would have scrolled up, you would have seen a lot more of Mr. Benson.
And he said that he always kept that inside, like, oh my God, if I meet someone who's going to date someone who's on OnlyFans. So he met this girl.
Yeah.
And on the first date, she goes, by the way, I did some research. I know who you are. I know what you've done. I know you're on OnlyFans, and I'm okay with it.
Well, they filmed together.
Oh, they do?
Yeah.
Oh, they left that out too?
Yeah, they filmed together. Yeah.
Wow. Well, it works for them.
Yeah. Again, look, as long as you're not hurting anybody and it's legal at the end of the day.
Consenting adults.
All those people have to report taxes. They all got a W-9.
And the first year, you know how much he made?
It was crazy money.
Over $1 million.
Yeah.
Don't they?
Let me tell you something. I think I had this conversation with Darien here once.
I could see you doing OnlyFans.
If it wasn't because if my parents were dead,
okay,
and I didn't have nephews, I'd think about it.
I could see that.
I'd think about it. Yeah.
I could see that because you're more of a free spirit.
Right.
No, I don't mean. I mean that in the nicest way. You're like a free spirit, you know.
Yeah.
So I can see you not caring about the judgment or anything. Like, this is me. I enjoy it. Screw it.
Yeah, and you're paying me.
Yeah. I would have a harder time. Again, remember, this is the same person who went to a nude beach and was not nude. But not because of morals or anything.
No, you didn't feel it, right?
Right. Not because of morals.
Yeah.
Oh my God, no. Just I was like, no, I can't do that. Okay. What haven't we talked about?
I don't even know how to transition out of this one.
Let's try it.
And then now, I open it up and the first thing I see is this guy with his legs in the air.
Let me
because I was going back to. Oh, you want to see?
Yeah, I want to see it.
Okay.
Oh my God, he looks so different. What is that? Oh Lord Jesus, that was more than I bargained for.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh my God. After seeing his interview, I never thought that it was like that.
What did you think? It's on OnlyFans.
Yeah,
What did you think it was?
I don't know. I just didn't imagine it like that. Let's just say that.
You know what? On that note, I think we're going to take another break because I think Roger's a little flustered.
Yeah, good timing.
And then we'll come back and we need a cafecito after that.
Yeah, wow, that was a lot.
We started this podcast 8 years ago with one goal: be our authentic selves and make sure our culture was always front and center. It's not always easy, but nobody ever said being bold was easy. And for over 100 years, no café has known that better than Café La Llave. It takes a certain level of bold to unapologetically keep your culture alive. Pero let me tell you, Café La Llave is doing just that. So when you're being true to who you are and hustling to achieve your dreams, of course you're enjoying Café La Llave Cafecito. After all, it's brewed bold for the bold.
All right, and we're back, and we're a little more composed now
Yes.
after that break. Although I do want to ask you, Junior, would you do OnlyFans? Is there any like parameters that you'd be like, these are the things that would have to happen?
No OnlyFans.
No.
No OnlyFans. Have your cafecito.
But you would
No
have, but
OnlyFans.
you would do
Yes.
OnlyFlans.
Eso sí.
Okay.
Me too. I would do OnlyFlans.
See, they do that together, guys. That's how
I
you.
would
That's how
do
you get these two on OnlyFlans together.
OnlyFlans,
That's
yes.
the collab right there.
I'll bring my mom, my dad, OnlyFans.
Oh, so it's a group.
For OnlyFans.
It's a group on OnlyFlans. Okay.
You know, Junior will be my mom, my dad, Sylvia, Roger, let me know.
My parents too.
Yeah. For only.
For
OnlyFlans.
OnlyFlans.
Yes.
Okay, OnlyFlans. Okay.
Namaste.
All right. So it is time for our last cafecito, brought to us by Café La Llave. So do you want to go first this week, or do you want me to go first?
You decide.
You go first.
Okay. It's kind of like a repeat because something new happened.
Okay.
Remember last week I talked about Gloria?
Yes.
I thought that was going to be yours. Is it yours?
No, it's not.
Okay.
No.
So last week I talked about Gloria. You know, she was the lead in the Hispanic Heritage Festival, something like that.
It's something in Spain.
In Spain, right. Not the lead. What do you call the headliner? The headliner. So we talked about it, how we were all proud of her. But now, just recently, a couple of days ago, I think it was yesterday, she was given, they named a street on Ocean Drive. We were talking about Ocean and 12. Well, they gave her Ocean and 13. Yeah. So it was great to see her there, surrounded by so many people who are fans and who love
Did you go?
her. I didn't go, honestly, because I didn't know.
Oh, okay.
I found out with the rest of
No, I
her.
thought this was going to be like a Freedom Tower situation again.
No, it's not. I should have gone, but no, I didn't know about it and I was not invited. But I'm sure I would have seen Emilio was like, "Oh, hey, baby, con nosotros." But no, but I saw it. I learned about it with the rest of the world, I guess. But I think it's great because Gloria is one of my favorite people because of how down to earth and normal she is. You will sit down with Gloria, and I mentioned this before, and you will never think that she's a celebrity or a Grammy-winning artist or any of that. She's just a simple, nice girl who's talented and became famous, and that's it, and never changed. Yeah. And seeing her, seeing that in her neighborhood, she lives in one of the islands, but she's part of Miami Beach, and to see her there and being, honored for her, what she's been able to accomplish, I think it was great. So I think she's on a high now again. So that's great.
She really is on like she's hot right now.
Yes.
Yeah. And she also did a Tiny Desk concert with
Yes.
NPR, which was great. It was
great.
really, really great. Yes.
Yeah. So my last cafecito is for her.
Well, that's a good one. All right, Gloria. Listen, Gloria, this is 2 weeks in a row. I think this is you need to swing by.
Yeah.
At this point, ya la pena.
I have her number.
You don't tempt me with stealing your phone.
I do.
No, I'm sure you do.
Well, I do because she called. It's a funny story, and I'll make it really quick. Because when Emily was launching her first album, I remember somebody
Which is
called
a great
me.
album. Listen to it.
Somebody called me and left me a message. And hi, Roger, this is Gloria. Blah 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 blah. I was calling to see if you could call me back, and I'm like, Gloria, calling me. I'm like, this is bull crap. You know what? So I called the publicist. I'm like, David. I have someone call some fool or whatever telling me that they're Gloria. This is a number. And he's like, oh, that's the number. I'm like, and that was Gloria stuff. So then I called her back. She's like, no, Mira. It was like Gloria calling me and saying, no, Roger, I was just calling you to see, I can count with your support. Emily's launching her album and I want to see if you could be supportive and cover it. And I'm like, oh my God, of course. So that's why I have her number.
Oh, okay. Well, see, listen, I don't have any Estefan numbers.
I also have Madonna's number.
Madonna.
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 Don't tease me, Roger Borges.
He'll be getting my phone. Just kidding.
Because I will
I
figure
wish.
out how to.
I will be calling her right now. No, I wish. No.
I'm like, don't start with me.
That was like pesadito energy.
That was pesadito energy. You know what? It was time.
We needed one.
You had to squeeze one in before.
I needed one.
So I'm gonna keep mine short and sweet. I am actually going to give mine. So today, when this episode drops, is Friday, October 17th. And the LA City Council has officially declared October 17th Celia Cruz Day in Los Angeles.
That's wonderful.
So anytime that we get to pay respect and love to, I mean, it's the Last Cafecito, the queen of salsa, her catchphrase was azúcar.
La guarachera de Cuba.
I mean, how do we not just always give this woman all of the flowers that she rightfully earned, deserved, and will continue to get even after we are long gone. So congrats to, thank you, LA City Council, for recognizing her talent. And it's funny because we always say like she's New Jersey, Miami, and it's like no, she belonged to the world.
She was global.
So
that was a great one.
Yeah,
we ended on 2 great ones, and they were friends. So
icons and divas.
Fantastic. That was great.
Yes, absolutely.
I really like that one.
All right. So
they're saying hi to you.
They are. Oh, sorry. Hi. I think are they. No, Roger doesn't have an OnlyFans. No,
OnlyFlans.
That's not it. Yes, exactly. Yes.
Is OnlyFlans a brand? Maybe 20 years ago now. No. Is there really an OnlyFlans? Does that exist?
So I forget the name of the place, Junior. Maybe you remember the place in Tampa that Darien went to.
It's called OnlyFlans?
No. I think it's something flung. Flung is in the name.
Yeah, and I'm trying to find it before we get out of here.
Yeah, and they
I remember the shirt.
The shirt, exactly. Yeah, that your cousin wore. It said OnlyFlans, and it had the name of the restaurant underneath. It's in Tampa.
Clever.
But I can't remember the name.
Oh, we have our.
Yes, I know. I know Junior's on the case. That's why I'm
star producer.
That's why I'm stretching here. I'm vamping a little bit. No.
Flan Factory.
Flan Factory.
Flan Factory.
I like better.
In Tampa,
Florida.
Florida. On North Nebraska Avenue, even though it's in Tampa, Florida.
Gracias por la información tan concreta y tan detallada, Junior.
Claro, siempre aquí por usted.
Namaste.
Namaste.
This is great. I think you guys should release ASMR.
Yes. No, I'm going to be quiet because I always have a habit, and I learn of interrupting you at the end. When he's going to say, like, I always meto la pata.
You look like I was about to put you in penitencia.
I'm like,
you were like, no.
I'm quiet.
No, time to sit. All right. Well, that wraps it up, everybody. So that was episode 365. Hope you listened, laughed, and learned. And as always, do not forget your cafecito, your croqueta, your pastelito, and in this case, your flan. Because,
Why not?
And thank you for listening, and see y'all next week.